Hey everyone, and welcome to the Perry Cummings Road to Glory series in college football revamped. We have a couple more games to go through with Perry Cummings today at Air Force, and we'll be taking on Wyoming and Nevada, it appears. So far this season, it's been fun to get used to this option quarterback offense with a player like Perry Cummings. He does have 502 passing yards. The passing hasn't been that bad. Now, the running has been fun, but he's already fumbled 8 times. I'm having a lot of issues with the running game with these option calls. So I'm hoping that as I get more experience running these plays, I can do them a little bit better. And I'm hoping today we can really cut down on the fumbles. Let's get into the action. We have more Mountain West football, Air Force and Wyoming. Let's get into it. I'm expecting some fun games here in this conference. I gotta get better at protecting the football if that's going to happen and run this option offense a lot more efficiently. So Wyoming's already on the board. And we're going to get things underway now. And looks like a keeper. Cummings to the outside. And he's got 13 yards. 2 fullbacks and a fullback dive. Until we can make some extra play changes here or something, we're gonna have to deal with whatever it is they call. That's part of the challenge in Road to Glory that I really like. 4 verts now, and check down Hughes. He's gonna have it. Nice job. I like checking it down to DeAndre Hughes, and I really like the tight end Kyle Patterson. We threw it to him a lot last episode. He caught some touchdowns. He seems to be the most reliable pass target, at least last episode that was the case. Rolling now. I don't know if we can make anything happen here. See, those are the plays, though. The fumble risk on those is so high. Now we get it to Guidry. And that looks to be close to a first down, so getting into a 3rd and 1 is always a good situation. And now I just got to make sure I run these options properly. And Perry, on the keeper. He might have the opening here, and Perry Cummings is gone. A 37-yard touchdown. I think he's got a chance to run for a whole lot of yards this year. That's what I'm talking about. Good start for Air Force. Refreshing after that Boise game. Oh boy, this play. This play. Yeah, I think I have to be more flat to the line there. I drift back a lot on some of these options. I was pointed out in the comments. I do drift back sometimes to create more of a gap and more reaction time. But sometimes it throws off the play. Cummings. See, you got to run to stay in line there with Perry Cummings. We can't just pitch it backwards like that. 3rd down and 4. Please don't have somebody on Hughes. They bring a little pressure. Come on. We're backed up here. Perry Cummings, play action out of his own end zone is what they have drawn up here. All right. We gotta get out of here as fast as we can. And now he's in the open field. This could be trouble. He's got a blocker. Runs into him and is down at midfield. Man, you have so much opportunity here to just get in the open. It's so different. Perry Cummings. So much fun to play with. I can't tell you how much fun this has been to just mess around in this. Option time on the keeper. Getting 5. Already 114 on the ground in this game for Perry Cummings. Out of the flex bone here. We toss it out. Guidry. Those plays usually at least give us positive yardage. I like it a lot. Trap option. I don't think I've seen this one. Yeah, this could be a little tricky here. We have Hughes in motion. We have to flip around here, and Perry didn't get it. And on 4th and 1, we will be going for it, and I don't hate the play call here. This is the wingback toss to Hughes. Like I said, almost always gets us positive yardage. On 4th down, it's Hughes all the way out for a 1st and more. All right, Cormier's just blocking here. Interesting. So if I want to throw the screen to Eldridge, that's why he's there. Otherwise, I have a nice switch concept. This is a cool play design. We fake him with the option. They covered every receiver, so all we can do is scramble. Perry's out of gas, though. We got to give him a little rest. Instead, we go right back to triple option. I want to hand this off. But if it's not the right call... There's Eldridge now, down the sideline. Gain of 13. Up the gut behind 2 fullbacks. Touchdown, DeAndre Hughes. Air Force up 2 scores on the Cowboys. Really fun start to this game, and we hope that it can keep up now. Wow, Circle was getting destroyed there on the press, and they get to Perry Cummings. You're not going to break contain every time. Like, the draining here of the stamina definitely seems to be amped up a little bit. And sometimes you just got to throw it away. 2 of 4 passing, not a lot of throwing opportunities. And even on 3rd and 21, inside 2 minutes. And I think we have a chance as long as this stays in Perry's hands. Well, that's not going to happen. All right. Someone tell me why that was the play call on 3rd and 21. But Wyoming didn't score after that, so... Oh, well. Now we have 1:21 left to go. And we're heading to the air. Check it down to Hughes. Nice job with the power. I've seen some fun suggestions in the comments for other players we could do this kind of a series with, as that one's caught by Cormier. That's an impressive throw by Perry Cummings. We don't want to do anything much more difficult than that one. Stop the clock for us. I saw Nate Bell. I mean, cornerback would be a ton of fun as they bring pressure one too many. And here goes Cummings down the sideline. 23 more. Nate Bell would be fun. I think any of the star defensive linemen, Sylvester Seymour comes to mind. Here we go, up the seam now. Patterson to the end zone. Kyle Patterson is breaking out as a superstar tight end in this series. I think that every touchdown pass of Perry Cummings has gone to him, if I'm not mistaken. He's too tall there for the safety, boxes him out. 19 seconds. Hey, college football time rules, as long as there's time for multiple plays, I mean, use them. We got 19 seconds to go here. Up the field we go. Perry Cummings to midfield. Still have a timeout if we need it. And we won't. It's a first down to Lewis. 7 seconds to go. I say there you break out the field goal team, but we are not. All right, I'm calling a timeout. I don't mind if you use the field goal here, but we're going with the Hail Mary. Or maybe in this series, it's the Hail Perry. We need to find a spot to throw it. I don't know if it's going to happen, everybody. That just lost 15 yards. I need to throw it away there maybe to protect the rushing yards. Still a 21-3 game, though, as we get underway in the second half. Check down to the fullback. That's what I'm talking about. Running through defenders. I got to thinking more, too, about the whole backstory with Perry Cummings, or like explaining his draft status. So we've talked about potential, you know, when does he have his military service? That would be a question. Get rid of that. But I think I got why he was listed at wide receiver. I think ultimately it comes down to he was would be viewed as too small to play running back, because 5'9", 175 kind of is. So that build if you're an offensive player, puts you at wide receiver. If you were a running back with that build, you'd probably be viewed as a pass catcher only, third down back. And at that point, try out receiver. But I think that would actually be a great explanation as to why he was listed at receiver, but his skills were better at running back. It was simply just because of size. We took that risk, potential injury risks with him being smaller. And you know what? He had some injury issues in his NFL career. He got hurt at multiple points. It wasn't severe. It was kind of regular running back stuff, but I think it all fits together perfectly from a story standpoint. Oh, I wanted to pitch that. 3rd down and 7. Guidry cutting upfield. That's a first down. Nice effort. This game is going pretty smoothly for us as we'll get Hughes a handoff, and now we go backwards. 3rd and 10. We got these corner routes. Those can be difficult with the accuracy. We buy a little time. See if we can make something happen. Not exactly what I had in mind. I think with this defense, though, they have played competitive football in all our games. I mean, if we just have okay days on offense, I like our chances to do some nice things here. It's Roberts. There we go. The fullback gets involved. He's had some nice plays today. This has been a great showcase for like the entire offense. Now let's see if Guidry gets us positive yardage. He does not. We head to the air. Uh-oh. Knocked away. What a play by the defender. That was an impressive play in coverage. I'm telling you, especially now with the Perry Cummings road to glory and me with this new season of the UTSA Dynasty over on the main channel. Check that out if you haven't, by the way, if you want more college football content. Cormier, 1st down and more. But I'm having so much fun with Revamped right now. I think that the main thing, I have 2 fun series, but the sliders are at a point where I'm like, this feels so good. This feels better than I've ever had NCAA feel from a gameplay standpoint, from a challenge standpoint, and what makes the gameplay challenging. Like, I think the sliders are dialed in really nicely. Only thing I'm worried about right now is kind of user run blocking because it's clearly lacking. You can tell that from my dynasty. But there's so much fun to be had here. 3rd down and 3 this time. And at the sideline, we hook up with Patterson once again. Maybe one more score to cap this game off. That would be nice. Sluggos. In theory, they would be awesome, but it's not a route that creates separation in this game. That initial cut means nothing. And that's the kind of thing we talk about when we talk about the EA football games being animation-based and not dynamic. That's why sluggos don't work. It's not a dynamic route. They'd have to literally put something in there to create separation on that in cut because it's just for show, really. 1st down, giving this one to Hughes. He's not able to find much space. Can we get one more touchdown here? We're looking to the right side. And now we want to buy some time. And I think we're going down. Oh, a short field now as we take over. Not quite finished yet. 2 minutes to go, but I don't imagine too many exciting play calls as we look to wrap up our 3rd win. Hey, how about this play call on 3rd and 6, though? We have a chance. I like that switch concept on the outside. Cummings stepping up this time. We're going to run. I think I drift to the outside too much. I need to step up in the pocket and find some running lanes that way. think this will be our final snap of the day now, and it is a 5-yard pickup. And that should do it for an Air Force win, 27-3. Wyoming never really competed in this game, and we were able to avoid the fumbles. I think ran the option better in this game. That was what I was looking for from this one. Perry gets 163 in the air, 1 passing touchdown, 165 on the ground with a rushing touchdown. And that should get us actually to the next level of coach trust. Yes, as long as we don't lose the points now. And actually, there's no point, I think, in going past this, like doing more reps. I don't think it actually does anything besides the XP. So let's quit out there. I'm not sure when this gets checked off, but that should give us veteran starter. So at least I can flip plays, which is very, very nice to have. I'm trying to think of what else I can do to like celebrate college football season, you know, being right around the corner. That's the next big season to get underway. What can we do here on the channel? Outside of like a massive dynasty, just like the Giants franchise rebuild series. All right, we're taking on the Nevada Wolfpack. And we're already down 7. I think we'd be underdogs. They're a higher rated team. We're on the road. And we're losing right now. So 3-1 start here for the Falcons. I'm expecting this to be a much more difficult game. This one's going to be going to Hughes. Now, I haven't noticed yet. Can I flip these plays? No, I can't. My coach trust is at 1,000. I don't know what it takes. It's been a while since I've played this. Sluggos. All right. And it's dropped by Davis. There are some legit really cool plays in this offense. I've, like, ever since I thought about doing the Perry Cummings Road to Glory, I thought about, like, doing something with an option offense and what that would be like. See, like, I'd love to flip the play here, but I can't yet for some reason. Give that to the fullback and let him rumble. But I think this offense as a base and then doing something on top of that would be great. I like the variety in here. If I were to do anything with an option playbook, I do think it would be a little hybrid. They covered up the screen, so how about Perry Cummings just does this on his own? 16 yards right there. The real difficult part, if you did like a dynasty with an academy, and you're going for the option offense fit, well, the thing is a lot of that is just out of necessity. They have smaller offensive linemen. I don't know, you know, what like the weight restrictions are when you're at a military academy or anything, but I think that's the reason, you know, when you have linemen that aren't at 300 pounds, like what kind of an offense can you run? You're not going to run a power scheme. You're not going to, you know, pass block very well either, so option is kind of the default. So imagine playing Dynasty and only recruiting offensive linemen who are like, I don't know, under 275 or something. That would be a challenge just to find those players. It's Hughes underneath, getting the first down. Now we're trying to get this red zone touchdown. And running to the right, flip it out to Eldridge, taken down. We'll have to remember to check on some of the teammates' stats after this and see how they're doing, who's getting the most involved. Oh, that's a fumble, and it's going to the Wolfpack, and a return. Yeah, I keep falling back, drifting out of the pocket. It's a really bad habit, especially in this game. I think, like, quarterbacks feel so elusive, and you just want to leave the pocket, and that's always the safest place to not get sacked, is just leaving out the back entrance there, but it's not a good idea. Just like this play call is not a good idea either. They cover that screen, so Perry running into his own man. Actually, it was the other way around. We had a first down lined up right there. They rolled out the red carpet, and we just fell over it. 3rd and 10. From the pocket. It's off the mark. This one's tough. Carson Strong is leading the Wolfpack here. It's a 14-0 game. Thankfully, we're not allowing them to add on any more right now. Giving this to Hughes. Has some daylight out there. We go to the air now, and oh boy. Perry is just that fast, though, and he gets the first down. 96 speed. I think one of the fun things here is that I didn't improvise on Perry's ratings outside of the throwing and the injury. Everything else was ripped directly from his rookie ratings. And so it's cool to just take those and throw them into here and see, all right, just how dominant can this player be? Other positions might be a little more tricky to do that same thing, say wide receiver. If you were to just take a wide receiver's ratings as a rookie and put it into NCAA, it really wouldn't translate as well. Nobody comes into the draft in Madden with 99 route running, for instance, or anything close. And let's go to the outside here. That's going to be 4th and 3. Let me go for it. Come on. Let Perry make a play. Oh, not that play. Are we able to make it happen? This play is not my favorite. Flip it. We trust the process. First down, DeAndre Hughes. That's one of the best ways I've run this play, and somehow it didn't get hit by this defender here, 25. I hit it just early enough. That could have easily been a fumble. Option game here. It's a very quick timing mini game, basically. Bringing some pressure now. Uh-oh. No! No! First interception for Perry Cummings on the season. I knew I threw that a little late. I knew it was going to be risky. Didn't look good anywhere else. 21-0. And now we lost 130 on the coach trust. Falling into the same issues we had against Boise, where it was pretty close, but bad time turnovers. I mean, we had that fumble, that weird play where the wing back ran into the fullback. Never going to see that again, I don't think. Up through the pocket now for a first. 32 seconds to go. In some of these games, Perry is just going to have to take over. This might be one of them games. There's been a lack of 4 verticals today. It's back now. And they're going to bring pressure. And they just covered everything. So, to the outside we go. Big yardage out here. Let's go out of bounds. I'm not sure how close we have to be to attempt the field goal, but this could be another Hail Mary situation. I'm expecting it. Nice catch. Just got it there. 4 seconds to go. And it looks like they'll bring out the field goal team. What do we got here? 24-yard line. This is a 41-yard field goal attempt. And it's good. So we're on the board. And now we get the ball after half. Wing back toss to Guidry. The outside, and he lost the football, and Air Force turns it over again. Fumbles are costly. Nevada puts a field goal on the board, making it 24-3 here in the third. We'll try Hughes again. So I want to see how they play call this here, because do you stick to the option, or do you all of a sudden just turn into the air raid? Hughes. Oh, he fumbled the football. We're just turning the football over way too much now. Yeah, this one isn't looking good. It's 31-3. Perry has not gotten to do much in this half. We're too busy fumbling the ball away. There's 8. On top of that, a lot of these plays are not giving us many chances to throw. Like, a lot of these end up being one read and go because we're not going to get open on verticals. We're just not going to. Unless we have a numbers advantage. We're not going to beat man coverage, though. They play good coverage here, does Nevada, so we buy a little time and get a first down. To the air we go. And that one is caught on the outside. I'm always going to try to make a game out of it. Like, how awesome would it be to pull off a 31-3 comeback? That's all I can think about in these moments. As Perry, I can already tell we're not going to outrun anybody here. We send 5. We dump this off. It's Hughes. All right. All we can do is score 1 touchdown at a time. All I'm thinking right now is, can we find a way to score 4 touchdowns before this is over? I can't control what the defense does. Seam. Got it. 28 yards, and it's goal to go. Back to the option now. To the right side. Flip to Guidry, and that is a 9-yard pickup. He almost scored. All right, Guidry is our option here. And Perry Cummings is in for the touchdown. So we finally get to the end zone. And now we just hope the defense helps, and they don't. 38-10 ball game. 4 verts. Never works for us. Now we're going to head to the air and get Guidry a completion now. And that's 22 yards. Why not go hurry up here? Kind of like the play. I feel like I could maybe hit any of the receivers, depending on the kind of look we get. Hughes, little tightrope here. On almost every throw, Perry is getting hit. We're not getting the ball out as fast as I would like here, but look at the routes we're getting. Not much you can do on some of these. I wish there were a little more variety, like, hey, shallow cross here. This play is refreshing. You got a drag pattern. I don't want to throw on 3rd down, but I'll take that one. Lewis, first down. I might even have to go no huddle here and call it again. Sideline. Oh, boy. That wasn't a good idea. I think they blitzed that outside corner, so just kind of got locked on. Same play here, it looks like. Cummings downfield, intercepted, trying to give Guidry a chance. It's our 2nd interception of the season. And why not make it a 5-turnover day? Rough game here for the Falcons. We've lost some coach trust. And we'll play out the final few minutes here. Wow, where are we going to go? We go out and upfield here. Penalty marker down. Arena football is another game I really want to try. When I was just checking out all these games, I was really intrigued by that game. I haven't played it in such a long time. But I think it'd be really funny if I made a team on there and it was like a bunch of guys from college series I've done that maybe didn't go pro. They weren't that good. You know, I think about guys like Troy Evans, who we used as like our do-it-all gadget player in the Kalispell dynasty. But he was like an 84 speed guy who really wasn't... Like, I played him like he was a Tavon Austin at West Virginia. He was simply the closest player we had to Tavon Austin skill set-wise. Dumped off here to Hughes. That kind of thing happens a lot in college, though. I remember watching before Tyler Boyd came out. The year he was coming out from Pitt, I watched some Tyler Boyd games. And they used him as the do-everything player. There was not a thing they would not ask Tyler Boyd to do. And then in the NFL, he's a slot receiver. Big slot. He's not a gadget guy. You're not going to run an end around to him or a lot of jet sweeps or anything. Here we go. That might be something. First down. I'm always fascinated by that in college because a lot of teams, you know, they know who their best player is. And they're just simply going to get the ball in as many ways as they can figure out. Another player I thought was not an NFL caliber player from the Kalispell dynasty as we're going to go up top this time. Cormier lays out. Couldn't hit him in stride. To me, Kelly Jean Charles, he would have been like an arena football player. I never thought he was good enough in coverage or anything to be a pro. This is Hughes inside. Now, he was an NFL caliber athlete. He would have gotten a look in camp as an undrafted player, maybe a year on the practice squad, and then to like the XFL or something. Hughes spins his way down to the goal line, and we will have a chance to close the gap a little. And it's going to be a handoff to Guidry and a touchdown. Just a tough game here against Nevada. You can't win when you lose the turnover battle 5-0. That's just ridiculous. So Air Force drops to 3-2 on the season. We're going to have a chance to win these games if we can just protect the football, and we didn't do that today. However, it wasn't all Perry's fault. Just partially. 211 passing yards and 71 rushing. I thought they took away some of the running opportunities in this game. It wasn't as simple. Next up, we get a rivalry game. Battle for the Commander-in-Chief's trophy. It's Air Force and Navy. That's right, we got these rivalry games that should be a lot of fun. Looks like San Diego State will follow. And then the following episode would be Notre Dame and Army. These games have been so much fun. Let's see what we've done so far this year with Perry Cummings. Checking out the stats. We have 876 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions, which I'm pretty happy with. And then 625 yards on the ground with 3 touchdowns. I want to get those touchdown numbers pumped up a bit. And I want to get to 1,500, maybe 2,000 rushing yards. It's going to take some big games. But I think as I get more comfortable here playing, I might have a chance to have a couple of those. 9 runs of over 20 yards, 9 fumbles, only 1 in this episode. Nobody else getting a ton of rushing production. And then receiving, Patterson does have all the touchdowns. He leads us in receiving yards. 19 catches here for DeAndre Hughes. If I were playing better with Perry getting more touchdowns, maybe we'd have some chances to talk about the Heisman. But not here in the top 5 anyway. But he is close to being the NCAA rushing leader. I was wondering where he'd be, and right now he lands in 2nd place. I don't think it's out of the question to get into the top 5. Now, I don't know if as a quarterback, if you're going to get there based off your rushing success, it may be looking more at your passing success. But Heisman Watch tends to favor the running backs, and Perry is outperforming a lot of the running backs. Let's see, we got Kyle McCord. He is there, but why? There might be something up with the Heisman Watch logic here on the mod if he's not playing. Like, they'd have CJ Stroud. So I don't know what he's doing here as a backup to win the Heisman. I wonder if maybe I had to finish the practice in order to get that next level. So I'll make sure I do that on the next practice that I do. I think that was the missing piece there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video today. I'm having a great time playing through this Perry Cummings Road to Glory. And I kind of wish it was going to be a longer series. But please leave a like if you're enjoying these. Subscribe to the channel and leave all your thoughts down below. I'll see you with more Perry Cummings soon. Have a great day.